Okay, picture this. I was 19 years old, so pretty much 1 year ago. I'm in my first year of university, and I'm a lonely motherfucker. I haven't got any friends that I could talk to. No girls are attracted to me, and this was a really lonely point in my life. And because of this loneliness, I downloaded this app called Yubo. Now you might have heard of it. Pretty much, it's Tinder for it's Tinder for kids. It's actually made for making friends, but come on, guys, we all know why we're on there, right? I ended up matching with this really hot girl. She was stunning, bro. When first looking at her picture, bro, I literally thought she was a model. Like, like picture Madison Beer kind of type of picture, bro. And to make things even crazier, bro, we agreed to meet up, and this was a really last minute thing. So I drove over to her place at like 7 p.m. So it was nighttime, right? And we only had like 10 minutes to talk because she had to go to a party afterwards. So I drive over to her place and I wait outside her, her apartment. And bro, at this point, my heart is fucking pounding because I've never met a girl that was this hot before, right? And yeah, bro, pretty much I had to make sure my car smelled good, right? So I was like spraying perfume, like all over my car, like on the car seat and shit, because usually it smells like shit. And I look behind and I see her walking towards my car, right? Because I told her it was this car, whatever. And I got out of the car, I said hi, whatever. She got in the car, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think I made a really good first impression on her, because we actually agreed to go on a second. I wouldn't call it a date. It was more of a. I gave her more of like a friendly type of vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we actually agreed to watch a movie together, and at this point, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was in theaters, and we agreed to watch that movie, Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, the second movie. And she was also super excited to meet me again. Okay, second time we met, right? Now this time in my mind, I was like, okay, I really need to get to know this girl more. Because, that first meeting, we barely even talked, right? I mean, I think I gave her a good impression, but we barely even got to know each other. And so I was like, okay, I need to be really chatty today. I need to ask her all these questions. I need to talk about myself a lot. And yeah, let's just do it. I'm gonna get this in a really chatty mood. Now, we actually met up a few hours before the movie started, right? So we had some time to kill. So what did we do? We just wanted to explore the nearby, or like the mall that the cinema was in. And this was a really fancy mall, so we actually sat in this outside like grassy type of nice nature-ish type of area, and it was really nice. I was talking a lot about myself. Oh, what do I do? I've recently, started making YouTube videos. I passed all my university papers recently. Oh yeah, good for you. Yeah, and I also do this stuff, and I also do this stuff. Pretty much, guys, she was the one that was listening to me most of the time, right? I was the one that was, chitty chatty talking to her. Of course, I would, ask her questions as well, but I was mainly the one that was talking the most. At this point, I was getting super excited. I was expressing all my feelings to her, like not like I was like, okay, I really like you as a person, and I'm really excited to watch this movie. And half an hour before the movie started, something crazy happened. She got on her phone. She got on her phone for like 2 minutes, right? And she started texting someone. She started texting someone. And after she got off her phone, I think 5 minutes after that, she told me she had plans with someone else. Half an hour before the movie started. She told me her mum planned to have dinner with her that day. Half an hour before the movie started. Interesting, isn't it? At this point, I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Tomorrow? Maybe Saturday? Do you want to do Saturday, Sunday? And she was like, yeah, for sure. And she left. Half an hour before we agreed to that, half an hour before the movie was gonna start. Very weird. Very, very weird. A couple days passed and she didn't reply back to my text. A week later, she hasn't replied. A month later, still hasn't replied. She ghosted me. Now, at the time, bro, I was thinking to myself, yeah, no, she's a really good girl, bro. There's no way she would have just, bailed on me, right? But when looking back on it, guys, she 100% bailed on me. And yeah, bro, I was so confused because it seemed like to me that she was super interested in like seeing me again, right? After our first meeting, she was super interested in seeing me again. She really wanted to watch this movie with me. But then what happened? She left out of nowhere and ghosted me. Why? Real quick, if you don't know who I am, my name is Manish, and I help young guys look better so they can, get treated better by people around them. So if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you just scroll down real quick and press that subscribe button so that this like more of my videos get shown to you, because sometimes if you don't subscribe, it doesn't get shown to you, right? So thank you for that. Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I talked too much. You don't have to be a good talker to be good at conversations. Genuinely, that might sound fucking insane to you, but just listen. You can leave such a good impression on someone simply by listening well to them. You don't even have to talk much in the conversation to leave a good impression on someone. Doesn't that mind boggle you? Isn't that mind blowing, right? You don't even have to fucking talk much. You just have to be good at listening. Most people just want someone to vent to. Most people just want someone to talk to be heard. Most people just want to be heard. Abraham Lincoln once had a really important decision to make, whether or not to free the slaves or not. And guys, he literally freed the fucking slaves, right? And he had this really important decision to make. This would change the entire tide of the entire planet, bro. And so of course he would call someone to help him make this decision with him, right? Of course. And so he called his really close friend, and he flew him out from the other country all the way to him just to have this one really important conversation, whether or not to free the slaves. And they started talking about it, and at the end of it, guess what? Abraham Lincoln decided to free the slaves. But how did the conversation go? Did his friend help him make the decision? No. In fact, he barely even spoke at all. He barely fucking spoke. Abraham Lincoln just wanted someone to listen to him while he spoke. And he came across that he came across the final decision on him by himself. Pretty much, guys, we just want someone to listen to us. Because everyone is a little bit self-centered, right? Even I'm self-centered. Everyone is self-centered. We all care about our own stories. And when you have someone who's listening to that, listening well, like listening genuinely to what you have to say, that's priceless. That's fucking priceless. That's way better than being good at talking. That's 100% better than all that. So pretty much the reason she ghosted me, the reason she left me, was because I talk too much about myself. And this works really well for us guys, especially, just to listen, right? Because let's be real. For the girls watching this video, you probably shouldn't even listen to this advice, really. Because let's be real, guys, it's feminine behavior to talk too much, right? It's feminine behavior to talk too much and to talk about yourself a lot. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just feminine behavior. As masculine guys, we should be listening more. We should be listening to what the other person has to say. Give them your full focus. Don't think about anything else. Don't fucking think about anything else while they're talking. You just focus on what they're saying. You look into their eyes, you nod a little bit. Don't give them a fucking death stare, right? Don't fucking look at them all weird. Give them a friendly look. Give them a friendly look. Smile while you're listening to them. Smile while you're listening to them, and nod every now and then to know that you're listening to them. And this works extremely well for us guys, because frankly, too many of us, we talk too much, right? We talk way too much, and that's not good, because we have so many opportunities to mess up what we say, right? But let's be real. If a girl was talking to us, we don't fucking give a shit if she messes up her words, right? In fact, it's probably kind of cute. If we do it, we're fucked. If we do it, we're fucking fucked, bro. And so what you need to do is simply talk less. You just need to talk less and listen more. Listen more, talk less. And what you also need to do is encourage them to talk about themselves more. Because again, you don't want to be talking about yourself. Because everyone is self-centered to a certain degree. You don't want anyone to catch you talking about yourself, especially if you're talking about a girl. Of course, if they ask you a question about yourself, of course, answer it. I'm just saying, in general, you don't want to be talking about yourself a lot and talk about them, right? Encourage them to pretty much your job as a guy is to make them talk a lot, is to make the girl talk a lot. Keep asking them questions. Just listen to what they have to say. And they will be fucking happy, bro. Trust me. They will be extremely happy with that. And they'll call you a really good conversationalist. They'll literally say how good you are at conversations simply by not even talking. Can you fathom how crazy this is? This was such an insane discovery to me. Because I thought that this whole fucking time, I thought that you needed to be good at talking in order to be good at conversations. No, bro, you don't even need to fucking talk at all. That makes it way worse. Just be good at listening. Listening is so fucking underrated. Not many people talk about it. Because everyone, like, I don't know, Andrew Tate and shit, they're like, of course, being good at talking is such a good skill to have. I'm not downplaying talking at all. But listening is so underrated, man. But yeah, bro, the worst thing you can do is talk about yourself. Like, literally, you only talk about yourself. You barge into conversations while they're talking, like, mid-conversation, and you're just an obnoxious guy. What you need to do is listen more. And after realizing this shit, I was first off, I was fucking pissed off because I didn't know this stuff. But second off, I actually went and tried it. And in fact, I have a story to tell that literally happened yesterday. And I met this girl at the gym, like last week actually. And we agreed to have a workout. She's a really cute, small Asian girl. Small Asian girl, yeah. And we worked out yesterday, right? We worked out yesterday. And I used everything that I just talked about. All the social skills, listening more, encouraging them to talk about themselves more. I used all of that, and guess what, man? It went so fucking well. I barely even talked, and she called me an extrovert. Think about that. I barely even talked, and she called me a fucking extrovert because of how I projected myself. Because of nobody listens to someone with such focus as I did yesterday. And if you can show that you really listen to someone properly, bro, they're gonna think you're this top level social expert, even when, like, you don't even have to be that good at talking. And after yesterday, bro, I was just so proud of myself because I know for a fact that I did well. You know, after pretty much every single conversation I had with every single girl I've ever talked to prior to this point, I always thought to myself, like, dang, bro, I should have said this, I should have said that. I always had so many regrets in my head. But this time around, bro, yesterday, I had no regrets because I knew for a fact that I talked with my utmost, I tried my very best. And I know for a fact that I presented myself well yesterday. So remember, guys, if you're good at listening to someone, you'll be good at conversations, without a fucking doubt. Okay, so, getting good at listening and becoming a better conversationalist, of course, has helped me get girls, right? Because 2 years ago, bro, I was dry as fuck. No girls were into me at all. But now, it feels like I have an abundance of girls. But I'll be completely honest with you, it wasn't just, social skills and stuff. A big part of my success with girls was the fact that I worked on my looks and I increased my, my sex appeal, my attractiveness. The unfortunate truth is that people treat us better for how we look, right? If you aren't that good looking, girls just simply won't treat you as good as the handsome guy. And that's honestly the sad truth. I don't want that to be the truth, but you can't deny that. I mean, just look at where I was 2 years ago, right? Let's be real, bro. I look like a completely different person. These two pictures don't look like the same people. If I had the same skills I had right now, in terms of social skills, talking to girls, if I had the same skills I had now back then, bro, do you think I'd still be able to attract the same girls? No. Because look at me, bro, I was ugly. Frankly, bro, I was fucking ugly. But before you get, sad and shit, just remember, guys, you can do something. You can absolutely do something about your looks. Abso-fucking-lutely you can. Anyone can do anything about their looks, bro. Look where I started, for God's sake. I started from the bottom of the fucking barrel. Don't listen to anyone who says you can't do anything about your looks, that you're born this way, so you can't do anything. Bro, bullshit. Fucking slap them. You absolutely can do something about your looks. I'm fucking full proof of that. If I didn't work on my attractiveness at all, I'll still look like what I did 2 years ago. How can you say you can't do anything about your looks? So bro, like, genuinely, I'm being completely and utterly honest right now. You have so much potential. You have so much potential to look better. Like, bro, there's a reason I'm saying this now at the end of the video and not like at the start. Is because you've got potential if you've watched this far. And that's why I've got a very special offer for you. So I'm going to be coaching 5 people completely free of charge on how to improve their facial attractiveness, how to build a good body. I'm going to be coaching 5 people completely free. If you want in, click on the first link in the description below right now. It's literally just a booking call link, and you can schedule a call with me. If the link to book a call with me is still down there, that means it's the offer is still active, alright? So you can go ahead and book a call. Now just think about how life-changing this is. One click can completely change your life. Just one call with me. If you book this call, just think about how different your life is gonna be. Just think about how many, let's give a metric here. 1 date a week. Just think about how different your life would be if you went on 1 more date a week. Or you had 10 plus, or you had 10 Tinder matches a day. That seems unfathomable to so many people, but it's the genuine truth. The people who work on their looks, they work on their attractiveness, they get these results. They get these results with girls. And I just want that for you, bro. I just want that for you. So, it's up to you if you really want to change your life for the better. But that's my offer to you, bro. I'm gonna completely change your life. All it takes is 1 click from you, bro. So go do that right now. Click on the first link in the description below right now. Again, I don't mind if you don't click. Honestly, I really don't mind if you don't click. But if you do have a problem with girls right now, you're just extremely lonely like how I was 1 years ago, then feel free to check it out, alright? But yeah, man, that's that for the video. If you like the video, there's a button for that, so go ahead and like the video. I'd really appreciate that because it helps me, helps the video up the algorithm or whatever. And if you have any specific thoughts about the video itself, I'd love to hear your opinion on whatever I just talked about in this video, like listening, all that. I'd love to hear your opinion about that. So just comment it down below. I'm gonna reply to every single comment. And don't forget to subscribe so more of my videos get shown to you more. Because if you don't subscribe, then my videos won't get shown to you sometimes, alright? So make sure you don't miss out on these, because I give some damn good value, but I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, bro, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching.